Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana, tamu sana. Yes. If you look at Daily Nation today, Tuesday, it captures a story of a possibility of William Ruto forging some alliance with some NASA leaders. That's a story captured in Daily Nation newspaper today. Yes. And you know we are in a game of politics and anything is possible. So I want to read for you just a small extract from that story for you and me to understand one another better here. Because that's going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion today in this video. Let me read for you a small extract from the story. Deputy President William Ruto is in secret talks with some National Super Alliance NASA leaders as politicians intensify coalition building ahead of next year's elections. Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho has alleged. It's a long story, and if you read through the story, it's just trying to tell us that Mombasa Governor Joho, from where they sit, maybe has gathered some intelligence that William Ruto might be secretly reaching out to some of the NASA principals so that they can form a formidable alliance maybe next year. So folks, that's our story, or rather our discussion in this video today. And I want to go straight to the point as to the possibilities. Should this William Ruto team and these NASA leaders, should they form an alliance? What are the possibilities going forward to 2022? That's our discussion in this video. The first possibility, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that should this group form an alliance and endorse one William Ruto as its presidential candidate, then Raila and Uhuru team will just flip the two community domination mantra. Yes. Assuming Kalonzo Mudavadi all team up to propel a William Ruto presidency, Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta and that group of theirs will just flip the two community domination mantra. And that's a very, very powerful tool. You know, since independence, ladies and gentlemen, Kenya has only been ruled by two communities. Two communities only. Two communities. And sometimes back, Mutai Ngugi started the discussion online. And it really generated a lot of emotions. A lot of emotions. And then when the president also was at a burial at Musalia Mudavadi's mom, he also just insinuated a little bit about two community dominating the rest, and also it elicited a lot of emotions. So that's a very powerful tool. I strongly believe that should this group form a coalition and propel one William Ruto, then the handshake team should just forget about the manifestos. They should just flip that ethnic card of two community domination. And I know they will beat this team very, very early in the morning. And from where I sit, I know most of Raila's political strategies are just smiling. They are just praying, waiting with bated breath, that let this team form an alliance and propel a Ruto presidency. Yes, and then they also unleash their card. It will be a very nice politics. The second possibility, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that should this group propel a William Ruto presidency, then Raila Amolo Odinga is easily going to beat one William Ruto. Simply because if you look at Kenya's ethnic composition, Raila Amolo Odinga seems to be enjoying a very, very huge support, almost all among the small communities. The Kisis, the Masais, the Giriamas, Taitas, all these small communities, as of now, when I'm speaking, Raila Amolo Odinga seems to be enjoying a very, very fanatical support amongst these small communities. And also when you look at the bigger communities, the big five, Raila is already assured of the Luo and the Luya vote. That one is in his basket. Well, very much assured of that. Then William Ruto starts with the Kalenjin community. And just a section of the Kalenjin community, because we know from the past elections, Pokot being the Kalenjins, they have not really been supporting a William Ruto alliance. And also now with the entrance of Gideon Moi, the Tugen vote might now just tilt towards Gideon Moi. So William Ruto will start with a section of the Kalenjin votes, not the entire Kalenjin vote. And then Raila will start with the two communities, the Luos and the Luya. So you can see Raila is still ahead anyway. The third possibility, ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that should this group coalesce, form an alliance and propel a William Ruto presidency, then this other side of the handshake team will just flip another card of Ruto's performance while he was in government. We know that upon Jubilee coming to power in 2013, William Ruto and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, they were acting as co-presidents. So when it came to cabinet appointments, William Ruto, the slots he was given, he nominated all Kalenjins into those slots. Almost all the slots he was given, he nominated his Kalenjin communities. And also if you look at the corruption in the first term of Jubilee administration, all the mega corruption scandals in Jubilee's first term in office were just revolving, or rather it's assumed, they were just revolving around one William Ruto. You talk about Aurora, you talk about Western, you talk about the Hustlers Jet, you talk about the fake laptops. It seems to appear they were just revolving around one William Ruto. So the handshake team, if this group propels William Ruto, will really have an easy campaign. And I know Raila's political strategies and Uhuru Kenyatta political strategies, they are smiling where they are today. They are just praying for that. They'll just flip that card of Ruto's performance while he was in government. And then the fourth possibility, ladies and gentlemen, should that happen, Raila supporters, they know this pretty well. Maybe William Ruto supporters might not know this. But among the Raila supporters, they know the role the deep state also plays for one to become president. In 2007, Raila Amolo Odinga won the presidency in broad daylight. In fact, Kenyans went to sleep if Raila had given Kibaki a gap of about 1 million. When they woke up the following morning, it had changed. And then also in 2013, the same thing happened. And also in 2017, the same thing happened. So Raila's supporters, they know pretty well the role the deep state also plays in one becoming the president. It's not just votes per se. In fact, in an election where the race is tightly contested, then the deep state can just flip the win to either of the candidates. And I strongly believe that Raila will never be a pushover in any election. He will be a strong candidate. And also with the assistance, or rather the perceived assistance of the deep state, he will be unbeatable. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, should this group of Kalonzo and Mudavadi propel a William Ruto presidency, then if you look from the past elections, you know history repeats itself. And in any country, it has got, there are some unwritten laws. I don't know whether they are devils or some supernatural powers that controls the destiny of each and every country. In Kenya, since the advent of multi-party politics in 1992, previous results have shown pretty well that somebody cannot contest for the presidency for the very, very first time and win. If you look at 1992, 97, 2002, 2007, 2013, and 2017. Nobody has ever contested for the presidency for the very first time in Kenya and won. So that one is also it is also unwritten rule that Kenya, maybe there are some supernatural forces that also controls the destiny of a country. And those supernatural forces will just make sure they stop a William Ruto presidency in 2022 and hand it over to Raila Amolo Odinga. I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that should this team just form an alliance and propel a one William Ruto, then the race will be very, very easy for Raila Amolo Odinga and the handshake team. And from where I sit, I know pretty well that Raila supporters are waiting with a bated breath, in excitement, for that to happen. It will be an easy win for them. Otherwise, folks, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. I also kindly implore upon you to give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana. Tamu sana.